welcome to, well, you're technically not Libra. I mean, if you are a Libra, I guess you could still watch this. It depends on if it resonates or not, because I totally made this for cross watchers. That's why it's the cross watchers only reading. So, I mean, it could still resonate. Can't make any promises, but this is really for a person who would be cross watching for you, Libra. So, you know, watch it and let me know in the comments if it still resonated. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, welcome to the cross watchers only reading for Libra for August 15th until the 15th of September. Okay, we're going to be looking into a Libra person in your life that, you know, you like or love, and you're just trying to be a little nosy. I'm about that life. So anywho, first card we have out, I'm not showing them to you because, I mean, I'll show you, like, you know, my autofocus is, you know, SHIT. You know, I can't, like, curse in the first 15 seconds or else I'll get demonetized. You didn't hear that. Moving right along. So we have the Hermit in the reverse. Then we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. We have the Ace of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So what this is saying to me, my wonderful cross-watcher person, I feel for you guys. This is quite interesting. I feel like you have a crush on a Libra person. You either have a crush on them or maybe, I mean, maybe it's your ex. I really feel crushed. That's my first thought. And I think that there's a level of anxiety with wanting to approach them. You know what I'm saying? But you feel that you guys have some sort of like soulmate-y, karmic-y kind of connection thing going on here. I feel like up to this point, you've kind of held yourself back a great deal. And I don't know if you're even to the point where you're kind of watching them with other people. I mean, another scenario I could see with this would literally be that maybe if this was someone you've been friends with like your whole life or some stuff, like I don't know, maybe someone you grew up next door to or something. Or, you know, if we fast track a little bit, because most millennials typically, you know, move out of their hometowns and things of the sort. Maybe if it's someone that you worked with for a really, really long time, you know, and you kind of feel some type of way. I get the sense you've seen them date people and you've seen stuff not work out, but you've never really felt confident enough to approach them. And it's a great deal of anxiety that's provoked in reference to that. You know what I am saying? But still in all, I feel you daydream about this person a lot. You fantasize about this person a lot. And I legit feel the sense that you get is like, if the two of you were together, I don't know. You're projecting a lot into the future, which is interesting if you have a crush, you know. But I don't know. It's almost like you think about you and this person being together, being married, like having babies and all kinds of stuff going on here. But I think the huge thing that influences that is because you feel a sense of resonance with this person. I also feel that you feel, I think this is funny. This is telling me a lot about you. I still don't have anything about them. But I feel that you feel a sense of resonance with this person. Like I said, almost as if like, I don't know, like you've known each other before. You're picking up where you left off type of deal. Like I guess like talking to them is just very easy. However, I do feel that you've tried to kind of throw hints or get their attention or, you know, kind of throw something out there. But I feel that either they're actually with someone else or they're like in a bad marriage or something. But it's like, I feel like you've tried like little hints, like little sprinkles and things of the sort, but they're just kind of not getting it. Because what I see with them is they're just kind of in outer space somewhere. You know what I mean? And because of that, you feel like you can't move forward. Dude, this is literally all about the cross watcher. Like, really? Right now? For real in real life? It's like now you can't really move forward. You can't really move past the person. And I feel like that all has to do with feelings. Now, this is interesting. If this is, I mean, if I don't want to just say it's a crush. I mean, I see that. You know what I mean? I mean, unless this is somebody where you met someone, dated them, and you like fell for them really hard, and I don't know, they moved away and stuff kind of like fizzled out or something like that. But the whole thing I'm seeing here, I really get the sense this is so weird. I mean, it's not weird, but I mean, it's weird for, you know, me to be reading for all of these people on YouTube and this scenario to come out, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is for cross watchers, so y'all could be any sign, you know what I'm saying? But I really get the feel that, like, and dog, I can't get past it. I just gotta say it. I don't even know if anyone would even resonate with this, because this is really specific. This is legit like someone who's watching someone from afar, you know? Like, not on some like hashtag you type of stuff, watching them from afar, but it's like you're watching this person from afar, but I really don't get a vibe with this, like this relationship has any type of maturation. You know what I mean? I don't really feel that it has any type of, like, I don't feel like this is like a long-standing relationship. Like, this legit would not be people who've been together for like 2 years or more. You know what I'm saying? And I even feel like a year would be pushing it. You know what I'm saying? But this feels like something where even if you've known the person for a long time in a romantic sense, and when I say know them for a long time, that means like in a past life or legit in this life. Like, even if you've known the person for an extended period, in a romantic sense, you haven't known them for that long. If that makes sense. Like, you haven't been dating that long. But I feel what the whole issue is here, you can't really move past this person. It's like you think about the person all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the time they're on your mind and things of the sort. And you can't really move forward from it. And I feel like it has a lot to do with like this whole soul contracty kind of vibe I have going on here. Because whenever the Seven of Pentacles comes up for me in this deck, it's always indicative of, you know, like a karmic partnership, soulmate, soul tie, something of the sort. You know what I mean? But the thing that Princess wants to point out for you, it's so funny how I'm speaking of myself in the third person, but that's neither here nor there. Moving right along. But the thing that I want to point out is the fact of, think about your thoughts. Okay? Follow me. Think about, like, when you're fantasizing and daydreaming about this person, are almost all of your fantasies and daydreams like having sex with them? You know? And if that's the only thing that you're kind of daydreaming about, you might want to dig a little deeper, think a little more into that, you know? Because I feel with this person, I don't know, they have something else that's going on. So it's like the vibe I get is they're either in like a relationship or they're married or like, or they're just really disassociated. Okay, we have the Knight of Chalices. Okay, this is really fascinating. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal with this watchy stuff going. Why are all of my subbies watching people like this? This is so strange. This is like, this has come out before. All right. I'm trying to think how I can say this, dude. Crosswatcher. You want the Libra person, right? But you're not saying anything. You're doing subliminal gestures. They're not getting it. Let me tell you something. Like, this is a Libra. I mean, they're ruled by Venus like me, but I mean, they're an air sign. And I don't really know if air signs have that problem, but like me as a Taurus, a double Taurus, by the way, with an air sign, rising sign, and all of that, I am totally oblivious, like completely. And then I'm an INFJ, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? I am totally, mostly oblivious. So a person can throw me hints. You could even like say subliminals to me. Like, even if someone didn't like me, if someone was subliminally trying to tell me that they didn't like me, I would so not get it. And that's totally happened before. Like, I've had people who've literally hated my guts and like been telling me that they hate my guts, and like I didn't get it, because I mean, they were like, you know, subtweeting me and like throwing shade like on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. But Princess didn't get it, because it's like, I'm like, you're definitely not talking about me. It's like, whoa, who are they mad at? But it was me, because I'm oblivious. I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? So if this person is anything like me, I don't know if Libra is maybe in their Venus or whatever, and you're hopping around, whatever the case may be. I can't really speak for an air sign, but for me, if you don't literally tell me that you like me, I will have no clue. Like, you could do all kinds of stuff, and like, I really just would not ever even consider, like, are they doing that because they like me? No, that's a question I will never ask myself. It's like, oh, that's really sweet that they like sent me roses for no reason, and it's not Valentine's Day or my birthday, and it like has a kissy face on it. Like, that's weird, but that's nice. How considerate of them. What a good friend. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's that with you guys doing kind of subliminal stuff, and I really feel like you're putting a lot of time, energy, and effort into these subliminal things. And this is much like, whose reading was that I did before y'all? Was it Scorpio? Yeah, it was Scorpio's love reading. I was saying the same thing to their cross watcher. It's like, you have to actually do something. Like, you have to actually open your mouth and actually say something. Because other than that, I mean, if this person is like married, like, I don't know what to tell you. Because that's a whole nother ordeal. But I mean, it's like, if you're trying to like throw them hints and they're not getting it, I mean, I guess it puts you in a position to where you kind of have to choose whether you're going to face whatever the outcome would be, like telling them the truth. You know what I mean? About how you feel or not. But I mean, I think the thing that's most important here is, it's like, I'm saying all of this because I see you guys stuck. It's like, as much as you would want to move forward, at the bottom of all of this, you want this person to come forward. You're doing stuff and they're not making a move, but you mentally can't move forward because you're constantly always thinking about this person. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's almost like anxiety provoking, because it's almost like going back and forth constantly. It's like, oh, you know, they totally like me. Oh, no, they don't. Like, yeah, they do. It's like, no, they don't. You know what I mean? And I want to see something else here other than that, but I legit don't. It's like, I don't even know how a scenario such as this would relate to, well, now that I think about it, if I were to relate this to people who are together already, this would be a relationship that is kind of fizzled out. The only connection that the two of you would still have is a sexual connection. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like accepting the deadness of this relationship and kind of going through the motions, because I feel like in the past, the person was very disconnected. So cross-watcher, the Libra person, was very disconnected, emotionally unavailable. You kind of looked at other people's relationships and were like, oh gosh, I wish I had that. I'd want that, like blah, blah, blah. And no matter how hard you tried to fix it and to make it work, it just never quite worked. You know what I mean? Like, they were never receptive, if you will. So I think it kind of came to a space of like numbing out and accepting that stuff is like this, but still becoming embittered by that. You know what I mean? Still being very embittered by that situation, but still being very much fixated on how it was once upon a time. Because I think in the very beginning, stuff was like very passionate, very dope, like chemistry laden, oxytocin everywhere type of deal. I want to be with them forever. Like, I want to smell your hair and like your fingertips, and like everything about you is just awesome type of deal. And the only thing I would say at this point that's stopping you from walking away is more or less this connection or tie, soul tie, karmic tie, whatever it is you want to call it. It's feeling as if there's like unfinished business in this partnership. So it's very difficult to kind of leave it behind because you have like an affinity for this person. Whether it's, you know, and that would be the other scenario. So whether it's like you just met this person and you feel like you've known them your whole life, or you've literally known this person like your whole life, or you guys have been together for a while, I feel there's a desire to walk away. Like for my second group of people, it's a desire to walk away because you're not really happy, but feeling like you're supposed to be there and just kind of hoping for a time other than that. But the biggest energy that I feel is like people who are interested in someone and it's not really saying anything. But I feel the most important thing I don't know. I just feel like you need to ground your energy and you have to be realistic about what you're dealing with is what I'm saying. It's like if you want someone who's going to come and like sweep you off your feet and, you know, say, hey, I love you, this and that, da da da. But this person's personality traits don't fit that. And there's someone who's very self-focused. There's someone who's very, you know, quiet, introverted or whatever. You can't really expect them to do this crazy kind of romantic gesture kind of thing. And then, like I said, if they're totally oblivious like me, they're not getting it. And I can understand how a person would get kind of flustered where you're doing all of that and you're not really getting that reciprocated. I mean, I totally get that. But then again, that's still up to you, because I don't know how you feel just about telling people how you feel about them, because there's a level of risk involved with that. However, my friend, there's a solution for that. There's an app for that. Sort of, kind of. I mean, my website has an app, but there's not like an app for like this. But I mean, I have an extended reading. And we're going to look at how the person thinks and feels about you at present to give you some additional information to weigh. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they're very tight-lipped and they're not really saying much. So we're going to take a gander at how they think and feel about you over there on Vimeo, Patreon, YouTube members, and my website. If About That Life, follow me over there. But if not, I still love your face. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to say goodbye, so I'm just waiting for the